Live Below the Line is something that's an international organization, and I learned about it 6 or 7 years ago when I first decided I wanted to do something to help the community. And I thought it was a great idea, and so I sort of took their pilot and pirated it to make something for Richmond. And what we do is we live on $1.90 a day for 5 days, and the goal is to raise money for, in this case, Feed More, to help people that are food insecure. I've done the Live Below the Line Food Challenge 3 times, and the biggest challenge this time around versus the first 2 times is that I was doing it with 2 of my sons, and so my priorities were radically different than I thought they'd be. As a parent, even though I knew that we had plenty of food to eat, and I knew that after the 5 days we'd be lucky enough to return to our normal life, for those 5 days I had a small taste of what a lot of families unfortunately have to deal with every day, and watching the decisions you have to make about whether you eat the extra food or you give it to one of your children. I think they really actually learned a lot more than they gave themselves credit for during the 5 days. And I think that even though they couldn't articulate it, they were able to start to better understand how many people in the greater Richmond area have to deal with this day in and day out. And so as a parent, the bad thing was that they had to go through what they went through to get that experience. But the good thing was that they did get that experience. They hopefully learned something from it, and hopefully their friends that followed our 5 days learned something by watching what my 2 boys went through. I think everybody understands that there's always people out there that have less than we do, and that there's always people that are suffering. But I think if you're not either exposed to it directly, or in this case indirectly through somebody like me that was doing it voluntarily, you don't take a moment to kind of sit back and really start to think about it. If people want to get involved, whether it's challenging themselves by making a sacrifice, or coming and helping an organization like Feed More, or going to a soup kitchen or anything like that, and becoming more aware of what their community is going through, that I think is the best way for them to feel it.